Well, I'm out here a little bit earlier this morning, so there might not be very much light. I gotta say, this weather is just chills you to the bone. And the opiate withdrawal, the methadone withdrawal, makes that chill like so much worse. I definitely am feeling the 2 milligram drop I took on Monday. Hopefully, last night was the worst of it, and there will only be 1 milligram drops from here on out. But I definitely was up again in the middle of the night with, like, the GI stuff. So, and then honestly, if I'm not lying, both this morning and yesterday, I have been feeling nauseous or nauseated. So, I remember some of this stuff happening the first time I got off methadone. Like the classic opiate symptoms, like the tearing up, the watery eyes, the yawning and the runny nose and the skin sensitivity, but like I don't necessarily remember feeling nauseated or having GI stuff last time. I feel like also maybe my restless legs are worse this time, like just central nervous system withdrawal type stuff in general is worse this time, and I have absolutely no proof for what I'm about to say, but I just really feel like that could have to do with, mold exposure. It could have to do with hormones. It could have to do with COVID. It could basically have to do with anything that's happened since the last time I was on methadone that has had an effect on my central nervous system, and I've dealt with all of those things, right? I even had to deal with a mold infestation where I was testing positive for like toxic black mold in my urine. So the body aches were heavy last night. They're very heavy this morning, like deep, almost guttural back pain, like lower mid back pain. I cannot wait until I am off of this drug and my brain can start healing. Like, it really does feel almost like having a concussion. It's just like a chemical concussion. I've heard people say that use that term sort of meaning just the effect that a medication can have on a person's brain afterwards or like as it's being removed. So that's definitely what it feels like. It feels like I have a concussion as well as all of the classic opiate stuff, like brain fog, memory, balance. Over the last week, I've just had these random moments where I felt like my balance just got really off. Like if I stood up too fast, or if I was like looking down and then I looked up really fast. So yeah, like that's central nervous system withdrawal type stuff. So the methadone causes both opiate withdrawal and central nervous system depression withdrawal, or whatever. I don't know what the correct term is. I'm gonna try to keep these videos short from here on out. I think that they resonate better for people. You guys just want to know what this process looks like, and this is what it looks like. So happy official New Year's Eve. Stay safe and keep tapering, keep going down, doing whatever healthy stuff you're doing. It definitely pays off, right? All right. The good stuff snowballs just like the bad stuff. You know, we have to keep that in mind. There's like a healthy momentum that starts to happen with everything we do. And that includes when we start turning our lives around. Good things can start happening fast. Bye. I don't even know why I always say bye, but bye.